Still playing.
And now in the box, Joe Jacob. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I?
And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. Next to hit is Joe Jacob. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on.
Okay,
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag. And now here is Joe Jacob. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Crook is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go TJ Friedl. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Reined in. There's 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So now into the box is Joe Jacob. He flew out in his last AB.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Robinson is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Lookouts took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tony Santillan takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Miguel Figueroa hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. And stepping in, TJ Friedl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, I do pitching, but I should
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Narciso Crook. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the 1st stays moving.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So stepping in is Reese Hines. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's right there. And there's one away. Striding in is Errol Robinson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Sent out to straightaway center field. Luis is there, 2 gone. Up next, number 0. He stands in for the first time in this one.
The second baseman, number 0.
The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So now the pitcher, Joe Jacob. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Mark Colesbury, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Why is always?
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, TJ Friedel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hit back toward the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next, it'll be Scott Heineman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of work. So now here is Narciso Crook, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Lined hard toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah,
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Reese Hines. This is line to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Jacob. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Davis. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Full count now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's...
Well, leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends. Stepping up is Errol Robinson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
No, guys.
Risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only
What is
1 away.
wrong with me? What is wrong with me?
At the plate now, TJ Friedl, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So 2 down and a runner at first. And up next will be Scott Heineman. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Slow little roller to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. At the plate now is Narciso Cruz. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hermosillo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So next to hit is Wilson Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not
Of course you are.
a good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Into the box, Reese Hines. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Hermosillo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Dive I've ever seen.
Next to dig in, Errol Robinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's running. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Joe Jacob. Popped him up.
Oh, of course
Robinson
you
is
ruined
there for it.
cycle
One away.
opportunity. Oh, my cycle opportunity.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Errol Robinson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Next to stand in is number 0. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
One down, one down.
Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The catcher, number 4.
Mark Colesbury is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Where's our first now?
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Alejandro Zepeda is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Tennessee Smokies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joe Jacob earns the win, his 2nd. Jonathan Holder records the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website.